Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a brand new video. It is almost the end of the season, so today I will show you my 1 year progression of my W keying ability. Yes, this will be my last video of the season, however I will stream the first day of the new season on Tuesday, and I will be live all day, so be sure to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Justicul. The link will be in the description. Now leave a like if you're hyped for the new season, use code Justicul in the item shop when you buy the battle pass, and enjoy this video. Now it all started in January of last year, where I pushed everyone for 10 games straight in a hype night. That is the first time I took W keying seriously. And as you can see, my piece control was absolutely shambles. I didn't block off exits, I barely placed any cones or stairs or walls to block people off or to claim them as mine, and I just took way too many aim battles and 50-50s, but all I remember is that this one fight explained everything. Watch what happens here and how I die. This summarized my entire skill level. That fight could have ended in 5 seconds. But of course I didn't use piece control and I tried to spray in like a bot. Now a few days later I decided to play the solo cash cup and I made the same mistakes, and it is actually embarrassing. In this solo cash cup I had another prime example of my piece control being terrible. In this fight I kept spraying at the stair in his box and I could have replaced it myself, which ended the fight in literally 5 seconds. But I didn't. However, I did block off my angles when I W keyed this kid, and I actually placed a stair in his box, which was an improvement, but I made a terrible mistake after this again. Like, what am I doing? Why am I just standing there? Why am I not blocking off angles? Why am I not editing the ramp and finishing him off? Why am I just looking at him? Anyways, let's continue. Now the second month was the month of the 24-hour arena stream. And even though I did improve a lot by actually being able to do a Mongrel Classic now, I was still not placing cones in boxes and finishing fights fast. And even though my Mongrel Classics got faster and faster, I still had a lot of stuff to learn. My piece control still wasn't there. And even though I was finally utilizing cones a bit more in build fights, I still wasn't using them in box fights or using them in exit control. I may have learned another skill in the Mongrel Classic, but I still had a far way to go to become a great W keyer. In the same month I also played the Hype Cup again and pushed everyone. I even got my first kind of edit course. I don't know, it was riddled with mistakes, but I placed builds and I thought I was doing something good. Now looking back on it, it doesn't look great. I took way too much damage in that entire fight, but I was actually getting better now. I was baiting out opponents with a pickaxe swing and getting easy kills, and actually doing a lot more piece control even though I was doing it wrong. Justicul, why are you walking into a box? Time to go into month 3. Now this month is actually the month where I got my first 20 bomb in arena. So yes, my W keying got better and my fighting had improved, however, I still wasn't placing cones in boxes and there was still no piece control of any sort. I did start replacing stairs in boxes, but this whole season was about jumping into boxes and taking 50-50s, so my skill didn't improve that much. All you had to do was get in with a heavy sniper. However, I did hit one really nasty clip, which was starting to look like piece control. In month 4, nothing really happened. I stayed at the same skill level and all that really happened was that my Mongrel Classic got faster, and that's about it. Now month 5 is the first month where I actually started to learn a little bit of piece control. I even killed World Cup winner Nyrox with a play that is even considered good today. I also started using exit control for the first time, and even though it wasn't great and I still got clapped, I was learning a lot about piece control and getting better. I even started using my first wall to block people off, and I actually full boxed someone for the first time ever. Probably all luck, but I'll take it. I was finally starting to see some improvement and getting better. Ladies and gentlemen, lo and behold, I can finally place a cone in a box. Yes, it finally happened. Now in this month I really started to get cracked. I practiced a lot in creative and my mechanics, W keying and fighting improved so much, it's insane. I was absolutely destroying everyone. I finally started to understand piece control more, how to box people in from above, and my aim was getting a lot better as well. I played way smarter when W keying, and it showed in my arena matches as well. I got really consistent at placing cones in boxes, and my overall piece control just improved a ton. I got smarter with my edits, and I also utilized exit control in a great way. Besides that, I also started learning the right hand peek. Before I just jumped into boxes, but now I can finally right hand peek, so I take minimal damage. After this month of massive improvement, 2 horrible months followed up afterwards. These were the months where I was in my worst mental state ever. I couldn't understand the meta and I was absolute doggy at the game. I just wasn't enjoying myself and I played terrible. But when I went into month 8, everything changed. In month 8, in the Fortilla season, I played the best I had ever played. What you're seeing right now is the first video I made on piece control where I challenged myself to piece control everyone or I had to eat a pepper, and I played so well, man. My piece control was on point, my W keying improved so much, and this was the first season where I got more than 10,000 arena points. Now don't get me wrong, I still had to learn a lot about piece control, but I finally felt aligned with the meta. This was also the month where I did the 48-hour arena stream, and I played out of my mind in that stream. My fighting and W keying was so good, my cone placement in boxes was faster than ever before, and this was just the first season where I finally understood piece control for the most part. The next month was pretty simple. Nothing really changed. All I did was learn exploits more so I could do better in the meta. Man, I really miss crash pads. That was like the easiest thing to use ever. On to the next month. And in this month I just kept the practice going and improvement coming. Piece control wise I still couldn't box people, but it was really improving. I started coning people off and I just went for more consistency and less errors when using the piece control. Overall I was getting better, but like I said, I still couldn't box people. Understanding the build grid and the angles were a little bit hard for me, and that was my own fault because I didn't practice more in creative or watched more videos on how to better my piece control. I got pretty lazy with it. So all I did was continue the piece control and W key skill level that I already had and not add more to that skill level. And that is what resulted in what's coming up in the following months. Now the next 5 months were me hitting a plateau and not improving at all. I took a break for a month and overall I just became washed. I was still pretty good at W keying, but my piece control was absolutely terrible. I didn't keep up with the meta and I had fallen behind. However, that is what takes us to the present. Now as of today, I became a lot better at W keying and piece control in only a few weeks time. But I think it's better to show you than to talk about it. Enjoy. Oh my god. my god! Oh, baby, I'm so good right now, man. My piece control has improved so much, bro. It's actually insane. Yes, I have improved so much. It is actually insane. To think that I went from not even being able to place a cone in a box to now perfectly placing a cone in a box at the fastest pace possible, not knowing how to use exit control and now piecing people up with the perfect right-hand peek, and from not knowing what to do in a defensive situation to now coning people off and absolutely destroying them. We've come a long way, but we still have a long one to go. And I can't wait for the upcoming season to prove myself even more. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video and please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did. I hope you have an amazing day and I will see you in the upcoming video.